On this week's episode of What's Up Weekly, a new program created by the IU Career Development Center seeks to close the gender equality gap.
And you can get around campus by bike, car, and even walking. But have you thought about getting around using parkour? We have that story and more. What's Up Weekly starts now. Hello and happy October, and welcome back to this week's episode of What's Up Weekly. I'm Charlie Rubeski.
And I'm Kendall Yankowski. Did you know that an average woman earns 80 cents for every $1 an average man earns annually in the U.S.? Hoosier News Source reporter Noelle Friel is here in studio to tell us how an IU organization is trying to combat that gender wage gap. Noelle?
Thanks, Kendall. This week, I spoke to student ambassadors for IUB Women Rising, a new program at IU created by women for women to raise awareness of the gender wage gap and help female students avoid pay discrimination when they enter the workforce. IUB Women Rising is a grant-funded program within the Career Development Center that aims to educate students about the gender wage gap. For Women Rising student ambassadors like Lindsay Batiste, a typical week consists of researching about the wage gap and giving public presentations.
I love this job because talking about the workforce gender equity gap is talking about a socioeconomic issue. It affects all women.
Women Rising also reaches out to students by offering salary negotiation workshops for women and by tabling on equal pay days, days in the year that it takes certain demographics of women to catch up to the average male salary from the previous year. Brandy Smith, the founder of IUB Women Rising, was awarded the Indiana Torchbearer Award this week. The award is given to women around the state who have overcome obstacles and broken down barriers to make the state a better place for women.
It is a true honor to sit among such talented and really just, women out there. I say blazing a trail because they really are, these women are doing all kinds of things for women all around the state.
Zoe Saunders, another student ambassador, says she's found a home away from home at IU Women Rising and encourages other students to apply to become ambassadors.
Coming out of high school, I started to realize that advocacy was something that was important to me, and rights for women was definitely very important for me. And I wanted to be able to express that on a broader scale. And being around other women that feel just as strongly as I do, it's very empowering.
If you are interested in becoming a student ambassador for IUB Women Rising, they are hiring for spring semester. To learn more, you can visit the Career Development Center website at www.cdc.indiana.edu. Charlie and Kendall, back to you.
Thanks, Noelle. This past weekend, Bloomington's Lotus Education and Arts Foundation hosted their 4-day Lotus World Music and Arts Festival. The festival was created to celebrate Bloomington's multicultural community and to educate people through art and world music. 27 artists from around the world came and played at the festival. There were countless exhibits where people could learn about different cultures and see firsthand the many unique styles of art. Proceeds from the festival benefited the Lotus Educational and Arts Foundation.
If you're looking for new opportunities to move on campus, look no further. I stopped by a parkour class on campus to see what the tuck was up.
Parkour is not all about the crazy flips and the jumping from roof to roof that you see.
The object of parkour is something that people often misinterpret, even people like me. But Vincent Brown, parkour instructor, proved me wrong.
What would I do if I needed to get out of this building and it were on fire? Parkour started from emergency services.
Brown offers free parkour classes on IU's campus. The reason?
Bloomington has virtually no community, no parkour community right now.
Brown's goal is to change that. He teaches all levels from beginner to advanced. Some of his students return every week in an effort to improve.
I used to be really scared to do backflips off of anything. And then now I'm not really scared. I've done one off of a house before. It hurt, but yeah, so I have no fear really doing anything now.
Brown even taught me a few moves.
One of the most common misconceptions about parkour is that people think that you're constantly doing dangerous things. However, Vincent, the parkour instructor, says that the secret to parkour is to start with the basics.
Brown hopes to have a parkour class every week on campus. For What's Up Weekly, I'm Charlie Rubeski.
You can learn more about Brown's parkour classes on his Facebook page. Coming up on Trending Topics, a Netflix show that was watched by a record number of 26.4 million viewers in just one weekend is getting renewed for a 4th season.
And even though the Super Bowl is 4 months away, the halftime performers have been announced, and fans are going wild. Find out why they are when we come back.
We are starting off Trending Topics with some news about Justin and Hailey Bieber. The two were married for the second time Monday evening at the Montage Hotel's Palmetto Bluff Resort in Bluffton, South Carolina.
Justin and Hailey's marriage first became legal in September of 2018 when the two were married in a New York City courthouse, just 4 months after the singer popped the question.
The Biebers wanted to have a second traditional wedding so that they could celebrate with their friends and family. Congratulations again to Justin and Hailey.
Yeah, I was honestly shocked to see the second wedding, but I was happy to see some more pictures of the two. I did see the Kardashians were in attendance,
yes,
of course.
We love a wedding. We always love a wedding.
And Netflix announced the hit show Stranger Things is renewed for a 4th season. And we think they may have a few surprises for us based on the teaser that accompanied it. Most importantly, how the trailer says we're not in Hawkins anymore, which is where all of the previous seasons took place.
Netflix did not announce an official release date or the returning cast members. However, Netflix signed a multi-year film and series overall deal with the creators of the show, Matt and Ross Duffer. So we can guess that Stranger Things will be sticking around for a while.
And to end Trending Topics, the Super Bowl halftime performers were announced, and the NFL is bringing not one, but 2 female icons to the stage this year.
That's right. Both J-Lo and Shakira will share the stage during the show. Pepsi confirmed this with a tweet of its own that said, "First time together on stage on the world's biggest stage. Welcome J-Lo and Shakira to Pepsi halftime."
J-Lo and Shakira will take the stage on February 2nd at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
This is actually one of my favorite days of the year because there's always so much food and like such a great thing going on television. Yes, the commercials, the halftime show, everything is just so perfect about the Super Bowl.
Well, and I will be honest, I don't watch much of the football, shocker I know, but I am excited to watch the halftime show.
Definitely.
And that's what's up this week. Tune in next week for more local and entertainment news.
And don't forget to follow us on social media to find out what's up throughout the week. And follow us on Twitter at IUSTV.
For What's Up Weekly, I'm Kendall Yankowski.
And I'm Charlie Rubeski. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Hey, what's up? I'm Charlie.
And I'm Kendall. Come hang out with us every week as we break down the latest stories from around campus
and tell you what's trending around the world.